What do you think about Janet?
Woo!
What about the rising curtain? This is something Brookshire ain't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, I went to 3rd and 4th grade in this school here.
Right?
School when I played gym here. So, well, he was an all-state football player back in 1963.
Nice birthday day.
He was an honor student too. He graduated from Raw High School and then went to serve in the Army in Vietnam. When he got back, he learned a lot. One thing he learned over there in Vietnam was to always make sure everybody got home. But when he did get back to Pattison, you know, he wasn't quite the same. It took a lot of people to take care of him and stuff and keep his medicine going. But Willie Williams is called a roll. Making sure everybody gets home. I'd see Willie sometimes in the early morning in the cemetery. He'd have a book out and he'd read people's names. Mr. Baker, Mr. Carter, Mr. Ernest, so on. Well, people in Pattison, they didn't know what to do about Willie all the time because he walked up and down the streets in his military fatigues, sort of like he was guarding the place. And he was down there by the schoolhouse when the elementary school was back down in Pattison before the administration building got there. And he'd guard those children. They ran away because he was sort of freaky. I saw him at the post office one time. He'd be there opening the doors for the ladies, you know. I walked in one day and he was charging his cell phone up. I said, "Hey Willie, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm been floating down the boat, I knew exactly what he was saying. I said, "How you doing now?" Well, he said, "I'm doing all right, boss." Willie Williams was calling roll, making sure everybody gets home. Well, there was one morning I went by the cemetery, but I didn't see Willie. But I saw his book. So I went and picked it up. I started calling out people's names. Mr. Baker, Mr. Bansky, Mr. Patera. That's the last page. Saw the name. I called it out. I said, "Willie Williams." And in the distance I heard, "I'm here, boss." It was Willie Williams. It's called a roll.